Ananta Mobile is shaping up to be one of the biggest open-world anime games coming to mobile. And in this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know. So if you're excited for Ananta Mobile, make sure to watch till the end because there are some really interesting details you probably missed. Let's dive into everything we currently know about Ananta Mobile. One of the biggest concerns people had was simple: can mobile devices even run this game smoothly? Well, according to the developers, mobile optimization has been one of their main priorities since the very beginning of development. Their goal is to deliver the same quality experience across PC, consoles, and mobile devices, which honestly sounds super ambitious considering how visually impressive this game already looks. Now, based on current information and assumptions, here are the expected mobile requirements. For Android users, you'll most likely need Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, or equivalent high-end MediaTek Dimensity processors. The game is expected to require at least 6GB to 8GB RAM minimum. But honestly, if you want smooth gameplay at higher settings, 12GB RAM devices will probably perform much better. For iPhone users, the recommendation currently starts around iPhone 13 Pro and newer devices using the A15 Bionic chip or better. So if you own newer iPhones like iPhone 14 series, iPhone 15 series, or upcoming newer devices. Now let's talk about storage, because this game is going to eat your storage space alive. The expected requirement is likely 50GB or even more free space. And yes, this game looks heavy. We're talking about a giant open world, advanced lighting, anime-style effects, huge city environments, and fast movement systems, so don't expect this to run perfectly on low-end phones. Now here's something really cool. Ananta Mobile PC is clearly aiming for a global audience because the game supports multiple voiceover languages and UI options. And honestly, this is a really good sign because it shows the developers are planning for a worldwide launch and not just focusing on one region. According to the developers, characters can actually be obtained through gameplay. The developers explained there are multiple ways to unlock characters progressing through the main story: exploring the open world, random encounters with characters, story progression rewards, and honestly, this sounds way better than forcing players to spend money immediately. The developers also talked about their business model, mainly focusing on cosmetics, skins, vehicles, meaning they're trying to avoid heavy Patuan mechanics. Now, obviously, we'll have to wait and see how the final monetization actually works. But this is still very good news for free-to-play players. Another detail players were curious about: can you choose your protagonist? And the answer is, while final release will allow players to choose between male team leader, female team leader, depending on your choice. Some dialogue and interactions may change slightly, but the overall story remains mostly the same, which honestly adds a nice level of personalization for players. Now, let's talk about the big question. When is Ananta Mobile actually releasing? Well, according to multiple official statements, the developers are still targeting a 2026 launch window. And interestingly, their statements have remained consistent from TGS presentations, financial reports, follow-up interviews, so right now, there are no signs of delays. The producer Ash also confirmed that the closed beta feedback from January met expectations, and development is continuing according to schedule, which means, unless something major happens, Ananta Mobile is still planned for an official 2026 release. And honestly, Ananta Mobile is looking seriously promising. But now, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think Ananta Mobile can compete with games like Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, or Wuthering Waves? And what device are you planning to play this game on? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Hype this video if you see hype button. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.